Yo, what's up, guys? It's Pwn Star for Hire here, and I'm bringing you a little gameplay here on Cracked. It's pretty good gameplay. It's a regular domination. I'm using the M16 red dot sight. It's a 66 and 2, so you gotta love the fuck my math. 33 KD. Fuck you. I had a little epiphany, an out-of-body experience, and during that out-of-body experience, I tugged it a couple times because, I can get away with that. That's like some fucking Hollow Man stuff. But, after I was done doing that, I decided, I did a commentary recently. I'll put a link for it down in the description. I did a dual commentary for my buddy Tetra Radon. He asked me to go ahead and do a commentary with him about something serious, something most people don't talk about because a lot of people consider, talking about YouTube or talking about how to commentate is usually not a hot topic. But he asked me to come on and do a dual commentary with him on Machinima. And I think it's somewhat of a real talk mixed with a goofy talk. I mean, you get my goofy side in there, but at the same time, a little bit of my insight. And I think it was a decent little commentary between us two. So the link for that will be down in the description. If you guys want to go check it out, you can go watch it if you want. But during this little moment where we talked about that stuff, I see a lot of people, on Machinima, they were complaining, why aren't you talking about gameplay? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Why are you just, small talk? And I thought to myself that most of you guys subscribe to me for the humor, for the sheer sexiness that I offer you guys, with or without clothes, of course. And that's what I figured that the majority of you guys, watch my videos for. So if you guys typically don't do something, I want to check this out. If you typically don't comment on my video, or you typically don't rate my video, will you do me a favor and do that on this video right here? I don't care what it is at all. You can ask me any question in the world if you want. We'll do it like that, just to keep it fun. I want you guys to rate this video, whichever you prefer, up, down, whatever. And I want you guys to leave me a question. And I might do like a question and answer video after this. So if there's one question that you've always wanted to ask me, or you want to ask me, leave it down in the description. But the whole purpose of this video is I want to see how interactive you guys are with me. How many people typically don't comment that usually do, or people that don't rate that can. That's what I'm trying to figure out right here. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is your opinions on something. And the opinion, that I'm looking for is your thoughts on me. Because you guys, I'd say the majority of you guys, favor me for my commentary. And a lot of people overlook the gameplay because I consider myself one of the top PS3 gamers, especially out of the YouTube community scene. I mean, who else is there on PS3 that puts up, beastie-ass numbers on a consistent basis? I can't think of too many, and I'm not trying to be cocky. I mean, I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm not trying to be cocky, I fail at other things. I do think I do pretty good gaming. It's just my opinion. I'm not trying to be cocky. Don't fucking throw that in my face. But that's just my pure, honest opinion that I think that, I have great gameplay, and it's not often complimented. People look at me as a goofy commentator, not a beast gameplay person, putter-upper kind of guy. You know what I mean? I mean, some people say, yeah, man, he's got great gameplay. He's as good as X-Jaws or Marker J. I get that shit sometimes, but that's not what I typically get. It's not like I'm craving that or anything like that because I have my own opinions, and I typically don't care what people think or not. If I think I'm on somebody else's caliber, I don't know. I might not be on their caliber, but I know I'm not too far behind. But at the same time, I do think I'm well above average, especially in the YouTube commentator scene. Most of them guys are, in my mind, somewhat average players. I'm not trying to be mean or dick or anything like that. Jesus Christ, this commentary is going crazy. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, what do you guys value in the commentary? Like, do you like to listen to commentary, or would you guys be completely against? Because I'm cutting out some of the shows that I do on my channel. I'm only going to have Gun of the Week and this new one that I was thinking of. I was going to call it Domination TNT, Tips and Tricks, and that's one of the game types that I play usually. And I don't see too many people talk about, demolition spawn traps or how to play domination. And what I was going to do was going to mix a couple things together. It was going to be like a Gundam map series where, for example, say I take the AUG, and what I will do is I'll pick out excessive, unique setups where, and I'll use it on the map that it should be used on. Like an AUG should not be used on Array, period. Enough said. It's not using the best of its potential. You could use like a G11 or something with the distance involved. So what I'd do, for example, I'd find a map. Let's use Summit for lack of better fucking intelligence right now. We'll take Summit, and with AUG, what I'll do is I'll put up 3 gameplays a week. I'll do it with all 3 positions that I think are useful in this game. Just to summarize and put them and classify them into one group, what I do is put them into, I guess, for example, like a rushing and capping. Like, how I would rush and cap and what perks I would use and how I would, demonstrate it. I talk about the gameplay, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, what I'm witnessing, and what I'm feeling sexually. And I'll throw everything in there and give you guys an actual game experience, because during this dual commentary, I read the comments. A lot of people have been getting to me saying, I love your commentary, etc., etc., and people don't pay attention to the gameplay. And I don't know if it's because it's not insightful or they're not learning something, because I'm aware that a lot of people watch these videos to learn stuff, not only just laugh and have fun. So I think I could bring something like that to the table. I think it could be different and something you guys don't typically see from me. But I think if I was able to, get together and orchestrate this, I could throw, 3 gameplays up on Summit with the AUG, the attachments, the perks, all that shit would be different, as well as the playstyle. I'd have the support and Slayer. I'd have the rushing and capper. I'd have the camping / defense / pushing upper brawl thingy. And I could put those 3 into there and explain how to play them and why I think they're, great, as well as, tell other good guns that could, replace this one. So, like guns like the FAMAS and AUG are easily interchangeable when it comes down to distance, accuracy, etc., etc. I could give you guys insightful stuff like that. So would you guys be against me actually starting up a series on my channel where I do that? Once a week, I'll pick a new gun at my choice. It's not going to be like Gun of the Week or anything like that. And I put out videos like that where I give you tips and tricks. I show you my rushes, etc., etc., and I'll give you one good gameplay with, every one of the 3 positions that I mentioned and put up for you guys. So, just give me your opinion, because a lot of guys, I'm just curious. I've been so curious about things nowadays on YouTube. And recently, a couple of my last videos, people have been saying, hey, Pwnstar, I want you to put up more gameplays, etc., etc. So would you guys be opposed to me doing my typical goofy sexual commentaries, and as well as throwing a couple insightful how to play the game kind of games in there? But I'm curious about that, guys, and I'm still going back to the whole cocky thing, guys. I'm not cocky. I was just stating my opinion. If you guys feel otherwise, I don't mind. I don't care if you guys think I suck. I don't. But that was just my opinion, because I've gamed with a lot of guys and I know what's out there. But I want your guys' opinions on this stuff right here, and I always value what you guys say and think. So, drop it down in the comments and let me know, guys. All right, thanks again, guys.